So rationalizing factors, or denoted by RF in short, are the numbers which when multiplied to an irrational number gives a rational number. Okay, write the definition. The numbers which when multiplied to an irrational number gives the product as rational numbers are called rationalizing factor of the given irrational number. Okay, written everyone? The numbers which when multiplied to a given irrational number give the product as a rational number are called rationalizing factor of the given irrational number. Written everyone? The irrational numbers which when multiplied to another irrational numbers give the product as a rational number are called as rationalizing factor of the given irrational number. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Which we multiply
Sir, you are not audible.
I am not audible.
So now you are.
So some rules related to irrational numbers are what? The sum of a rational number with an irrational number is always an irrational number. For example, 2 plus root 3. Second, the product of a rational number with an irrational number in the same statement, first statement, in place of sum, if we write product, the product of a rational number with an irrational number is always an irrational number. So for example, we have taken an example of 2 root 3. 2 is a rational number. Rational numbers are denoted by Q. Root 3 is an irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are denoted by Q dash. When we find their product, 2 root 3 belongs to an irrational number. Is that clear to you? Now, the sum of two irrational numbers can be rational or irrational both. Is that clear to you? So if we add 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number, 2 minus root 3 is also an irrational number. And if we add them, 2 plus root 3 plus 2 minus root 3 is 4, which is a rational number. Understood? But if we add these two, 2 plus root 3 and minus 2 plus root 5, it is giving root 3 plus root 5 as a result, which is an irrational number. Understood? Similar is true for the product also. That product of two irrational number can be rational or irrational both. Okay? If you multiply root 3, which is an irrational number, with root 2, which is also an irrational number, the result is root 6, which is an irrational number. If you multiply 2 plus root 3, which is an irrational number, with 2 minus root 3, which is also an irrational number. So 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3 equals to a square minus b square. 2 square minus root 3 square means 4 minus 3 equals to 1, which is a rational number. Is that clear to you? Written everyone? Everyone understood the meaning of rationalizing factor, rational number and irrational number?
Yes.
Rationalizing factors means what? The minimum irrational numbers which is multiplied to a given irrational number to result in a rational number is called the rationalizing factor of given irrational number. Okay, like if we multiply root 3 with root 3, it is giving 3, means root 3 is the rationalizing factor of root 3. If we find rationalizing factor of root 2, if we multiply root 8 with root 2, it is giving root 16, that is 4, which is a rational number, means root 2 is the rationalizing factor of root 8. Similarly, if we take 8 root 18 and if multiply it with root 2, it is giving 8 root 36, that is 48. So, which is a rational number, means root 2 is the rationalizing factor of 8 root 18. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Now, to solve the questions in rational irrational number, we have to rationalize the denominator, for which we have to multiply them with their rationalizing factors. Like in question number 2a. Look at the question number 2a of the sheet. We have to find a and b, where a and b are rational numbers. Okay. And it is given 1 minus 1 upon root 5 plus 1. 1 minus 1 upon root 5 plus 1 plus 1 upon 1 minus root 5 equals to a plus what is given? B root.
Root 5.
So find a and b. So how will you find this? Now this time if first we take minus common from these two. Okay. So 1 minus, now this denominator root 5 plus 1, and this is the denominator 1 minus root 5, and they are rationalizing factor of each other. Now if we take minus common from the denominator, 1 minus root 5 becomes minus 1 plus root 5. Is that clear to you? It implies 1 minus, now we again write 1 upon root 5 plus 1, and this minus into minus is plus. And if we write positive first, negative second. Is that clear to everyone? Now we are observing that these two are rationalizing factors of each other. So if we take LCM, root 5 plus 1 into root 5 minus 1, numerator becomes root 5 minus 1 plus root 5 plus 1 equals to a plus b root 5. It implies 1 minus 1 cancelled out, root 5 plus root 5, 2 root 5 upon 5 minus 1 equals to a plus b root 5. Any doubt? Is there any doubt? Are you all there?
Yes, sir.
So it is root 5 by 2 equals to a plus b root 5. It implies 1 plus minus half root 5 equals to a plus b root 5. So comparing both sides, what do we get? A equals to 1 and b equals to minus half. Is that clear to you? Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So first, if root 5 plus 1 and root 5 minus 1 are the rationalizing factors of each other, so we have to convert them in the proper form. For this, if we take minus common to make this 1 minus root 5 also as root 5 minus 1, it will be easier to solve. Okay. And 1 is rational. As 1 is rational. So write it separately. Okay. Then solve these two only. Now they are a slicing factor of each other. So when we take their LCM, root 5 plus into root 5 minus 1, numerator becomes root 5 minus 1 plus root 5 plus 1. So 1 will be cancelled out. And root 5 plus root 5, 2 root 5. And in denominator, a plus b into a minus b is 5 minus 1. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So solve the sheet completely.
Sir,
Yes. You have
certain question.
questions which you do not get. Okay. They will be discussed in next turn and rest you have to solve. Okay. So don't be worried that I am telling you to solve those also which I have.